How was the exam?
It was good, sir.
Yeah,
Was good.
good, sir.
Only for us, suppose it was good.
It was good.
I had told in the class that when graph paper is not there on the paper itself, you can make using ruler properly. Still, some of you did not make a graph question, and some have written direct answer 600. In 8C, there are many who have written the direct answer for all the questions which are long answer type and short answer type questions. You should avoid writing the direct answer. Like 90,000 is the answer for some question. 27, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Other people
Yes,
might-
sir. You're audible.
Okay. Some more questions. Question papers, sorry, answer sheets I need to correct. Once I do that, I will be sending you the corrected one. Please see that when long answer type and short answer type questions are there, which are not objective type, you need to write proper answer, full answer. Without the calculations, marks cannot be given. So for example, 24 meter is the answer for section D first question. If you have written only 24 meter in your answer sheet, it should not be given mark. Though 24 meter is correct, how you arrive at that 24 is all important. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Coming to this revision part, we were revising comparing quantities. In that, fourth question was the last question, I remember. This was the last question. This question we need to do. Start. Three items are purchased at rupees 450 each. One of them is sold at loss of 10%. At what price should the other be sold so as to gain 20% on the whole transaction? What is gain percent on the transaction? How to go about this question? Three items are purchased for 450 each. So we can calculate the cost price on all the three items. And one of them is sold at loss of 10%. At what price should the other two be sold so as to gain 20% on the one transaction? How do you go about this question?
Sir, we can find yes, please, sir. First, yes, please.
SP of one item.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. One that is sold at the loss percent of 10.
SPM
So we can use a
one
direct
items.
formula since they have given the last percent. So the direct formula is CP into 100 minus
Yes,
last percent divided by 100. If you use that, 450 is the cost price into this becomes 90 divided by 100. So 45 times of 9.
Yes, 405.
405. So rupees 405 is the selling price of one item. Now we need to find out
One item.
selling price of remaining two items so that there is a gain of 20% on the whole transaction. How to do that? We can find SP of two items. SP of two items will be CP of the two items, which is how much is that? 900. If we go like this, can we solve it in this way?
Yes,
So
sir,
we
we can
can
do.
take it SP of one item.
SP of
One
One
item.
item.
They found all
SP of one
items.
item we have
Yes,
found
we have.
405.
Yes, sir. We have found.
SP of the remaining two items we need to find. How will we find that? They have given
You have to
for whole transaction there is a 20% gain.
20%
No?
again, sir.
So we can
Yes, sir.
find out by using this method.
120 by 100 into 1350.
What to be found? SP of all the three items
CPs.
we can find. SP of
Yes, sir.
all three
1350.
items. This can be
SP of all
found by
three
taking
items.
450,
Formula, sir.
450 into 3. How much is that? 1350.
Sir, 450
Multiply
into
into 3.
3.
So 1350.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1350
1350, sir.
into there is a gain of
1350.
20%.
1300
So 120 divided by 100.
minus 10.
What is the use of finding like this? We will be getting the selling price of all the three items, which is
Yes.
12
And
times
then
of
we can
135.
subtract the selling price of the first item, so we'll get the selling price of
Yes,
two
very
items.
good. We can subtract the selling price of one item from all the three items selling price, so that the remaining two items selling price we get. So SP of remaining two items will be equal to rupees 1620 minus 405. How much is that? This will be equal to rupees 1215.
1215. Yes, sir.
Now we
Yes, sir.
can
1
find
to
out
1.
by
100
this
and 125.
SP we can find CP. No, no. By this we have to find out the gain percent on these two items. How do we do that? CP is what? Two items, no? 2 times of 450, 900. So we need to find the gain percent. How do we do that? SP is known, CP is known, so we can find out the gain. What is the gain here? 1. Then
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Yes, sir. We can't hear your voice, sir.
Now is it audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, is this method correct?
Now we can hear. Sir.
We have found the selling price of three items. Using this selling price of three items and selling price of one item, which is at last,
Yes.
we will find the selling price of the remaining two items. So cost price of remaining two items is 900. So clearly there is a gain. Gain is 315. So this gain divided by the cost price 900 into 100 gives the gain percent is 35%. So remaining two items are to be sold at 35% profit. Is this clear?
Sir, they asked the gain percent on whole transaction, sir.
Gain percent on the whole
Yes, sir.
transaction.
Only you find it on
So
two items,
to
sir.
further continue, it is gain
We
percent
have
on
to
the
do
whole transaction.
1620 minus 1350, sir, divided by 1350 into 100.
Is it like that? See this question. At what price should the other two be sold? They should be sold at 1215. This is done. What is the gain percent on the transaction? On the transaction means it refers to the two items or all the three items.
All the three items, sir.
Three item.
Yes, sir. All the
For
three
two items.
items.
Equation is 1620 minus 1350 divided by 1350 into 100.
1620 divided by, no, this is a selling price, no, minus 1350.
So I think it isn't like correct.
How much is that?
Divided by 1350 into 100.
What is this difference?
Yes, sir. Answer will be 2%.
Sir, 270.
1188. No,
270 is the difference, sir. 270 is difference. 270 into 100 divided by
100.
1350.
20% we get.
Yes, sir. 20%.
Yes, sir. 20% is there. 271 sir. 275
Okay.
sir. 5 sir. 5 20.
Remember, in case if they ask what is the gain percent on the, instead of transaction, if they ask gain percent on these two items. If the question is
Sir, in the question
two
itself, they
items.
had given that 20% on the whole transaction. According to that only, we found the
Yeah, we
selling
have
price of
done
both the
according to
items.
that. Correct. You are right. Absolutely correct. 20% already we
Yes,
know
sir. There
given in
given sir there
the
20
question we
percentage of
have given.
gain on two items.
So gain percent on, instead of this, they must have given on these two items. Then this question is, then this part is correct. Understood? They should not give gain percent on whole transaction. They should instead give gain percent on these two items. Then this answer 35% is correct. Question number 6 now. By reducing the SP of an article by rupees 50, a gain of 5% turns into loss of 5%. Find the original SP of the article. How So to solve this, we are not given the cost price or the selling price, but it is known that there is a gain of 5% which is changed to the loss of 5%.
Yes.
So we can take SP to be X.
X
Suppose
minus
Yes.
50.
SP is taken as X and CP is also not known, no. CP is also not known, SP is also not known.
CP is also not known, sir.
So if I take X and Y as the variables, we know that there is a gain. It means that the selling price is larger than the cost price. That is what it means. We know that gain percentage is given by gain divided by the cost price into 100. This formula is
Into 100.
so gain percentage is given. So 5%, 5 will be equal to gain.
5
Gain is nothing but
divided
y
by
minus x divided by x into 100. Suppose if I simplify this, we will be getting 5x is equal to
y minus
100
x into
y
100.
minus 100x. So if I want only x here, this will be divided by 5. We get 20y minus 28. So that this transpose to left hand side, we get 21x is equal to 50y.
100y minus 105, sir.
So y will be equal to 21x by 20.
Yes, sir.
This is say one equation. When the selling price of the article is reduced by rupees 50, the new selling price will be y minus rupees 50, because they have given selling price is reduced by rupees 50. So 50 should be subtracted from y, we get the new selling price. So the new selling price will be equal to 21x divided by 20 minus 50. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
When this is the new
Yes, sir.
selling price, then there is a loss of 5%. So if I use the formula loss percentage as loss
CP.
divided by CP into 100, loss percentage is 5, which is equal to loss. Loss is cost price minus the selling price. So from x, I need to subtract this whole thing. 21 x by 20 minus 50 should be subtracted, divided by the cost price is x into 100. This equation we need to solve. How to solve this equation now? If I cross multiply, this becomes 5x is equal to x is minus 5 minus 21 by 20. Now this becomes plus 50. This whole thing is multiplied to 100. So LCM is 20. If 20 is the LCM, we will be having 20x minus 21x plus 50 times of 20. How much is that? 1000.
Yes, sir. 1000.
1000. This thing is multiplied to 100. Since the LCM is taken, I can cancel this out 5 times. This 5 gets cancelled with 5. So x will be equal to, this will be minus x plus 1000. So we transpose negative x this side, it becomes 2x, so x will become equal to 500. So 500 is the cost price of the article. We need to find out selling price. Let me change it. The cost price is rupees
525, sir.
Sir, there you divided 100 by 5, no, sir. There 20 should come, no, sir.
Sir, you are not audible.
Yes, sir, we can't hear your voice. Sir, we can't hear your voice.
now.
Yes, sir. We can hear it.
Now it is audible.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it understood? This part is understood. The selling price of an article is reduced by 50. So I have taken here y minus 50. This is understood?
Sir,
Doubt? Any doubt in this?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, sir. Now the seventh question. A dealer bought two tables for rupees 3,120. He sold one at a loss of 15%, other at a profit of 36%. If the selling price of each TV set is the same, find the cost price of each table. Here the selling price are same. So how to go about the question?
Sir, instead of TV, should there be table, sir?
This has to be table, no?
Yes, sir.
Set. Same.
Find the cost price of each table.
They have given the cost price of both the tables. They have not mentioned each. So one of the tables, if you take it as X, other table's cost price will be 3120
3120
minus
minus
X.
X.
So let CP of one table be X. So the CP of other table will become 3120 minus X. Now there is a loss on one and profit on the other. Since there is a loss on one, I'll take SP as CP into 100 minus 15% divided by 100. So SP will be equal to
Yes, sir.
85x divided by
85x
100.
divided by 100.
This is for one case. For the other case, there is a profit. So 3120 minus X is the cost price. This has to be multiplied with 100 plus 36 divided by 100. So 3120 minus X into 136 divided by 100. This is the selling price of another table. As per the given question, the selling price on both are equal. If I name this as SP1 and this as SP2, from the question,
85x upon 100 is equal to 3120 minus X into 136 upon 100.
so we are equating it. In the process of equating them, the denominators are having 100. We can cancel them out. So
Yes, sir.
finally we get 85x equal to 3120 minus X multiplied to 136. Isn't it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then
X will be 3120 minus X into 136 divided by 85.
this will get added up, no? 136 and 85. They will be added up. When you add them up, it will be 221. So 221x is equal to,
Sir, but there is multiplication, so it should be divided.
no,
Yes,
this
sir.
is transposed.
17 8 136 and 17 85, sir.
3120 into 136 divided by 221. Ashutosh, this is minus 136x. So when you transpose it, we are adding them.
Yes, sir. Sir, I thought that you are transposing 85x to the right hand side, sir.
Mhm.
So why
It's
didn't you
correct.
multiply 136 with 3120 and minus X?
Distributive property, I have to multiply these two. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how much will be that? 3120 into 136 divided by 221. How much will be that?
Other than that, you can just shift 136 to left side, no sir.
Which one?
You can shift 136 to the left hand side. 85x divided by 136 is equal to 3120 minus x.
Now answer
That also
the
can be done.
1920 is correct, sir.
85 divided by 136 it becomes, which is equal to 3120 minus 6. Further you have to simplify by taking LCM only. 85 by 136 x plus x will be equal to 3120. By taking LCM, this becomes plus 136. If you cross multiply, we get the same equation here. When we simplify, we get 1920.
Yes, sir.
So the cost price of each of the table is 1920. Difficult?
Yes, sir. Little bit. little bit.
Sir, you found out that X is 1920. The other one will be 3120 minus 1920, right?
Correct. So other one will be 3120 minus
1200.
1920.
So 1200.
Correct. 1200 is the other one. I think textbook there is some question which is related to this. Buffalo question, I think. Two
I think
buffaloes were
it is
purchased.
there in exemplar.
Yes, sir. Buffalo question.
Buffalo question. In the textbook only, in the exercise, the selling price of both the buffaloes are same, and cost price. Some question is similar to this. It's okay. This is the method. We will be equating the selling prices. Then we will be calculating the value of X. Question number 8. Rancho bought 2 fans for rupees 3605. He sold one at a profit, other at a loss. If the selling price of, again here there is a misprint, it is not TV set, fan. If selling price of fans are same, find the cost price of each fan. The same method, same procedure. If you take CP of one fan to be X,
X.
the CP of other fan
3605 minus X.
will be 3605 minus X. So selling price of one fan, we can consider X for this, X into 115 by 100. So selling price of other fan 3605 minus X into, there is a loss. So 9 should be subtracted from 100. This becomes 91 divided by 100. Now the selling prices are same. SP1 is equal to SP2. We have to equate it. Denominators, they get cancelled. We get 115x is equal to this 91. Let's multiply to 3605 minus 91 times of x. So they should be added up. 115x plus 91x will be equal to 91 into 3605. 115 added to 91 will be equal to 206. So 206x is equal to 91 into 3605. So x will be 91 into 3605 divided by 206. Which will be that. We get some fraction also.
Yes, sir. 0.5.
0.5 we get. Correct. After finding the value of x, this will become CP of one fan. Then CP of other fan will be
3605
3605
minus CP of first one.
plus that. How much is this? Yeah. Did anyone calculate?
1592.5.
1592.5. So we need to subtract. Thousand 12.5. So these are the cost prices of both the fans. Method is same, no? Like previous
Yes,
one.
sir.
Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, sir. Question number
Sir,
8. Hmm.
in the question paper, sir, in the exam of 18th question, sir, the question was not clear, sir, and the options were also not clear. 18th question, sir.
18th question, the actual thing is instead of 2 times the product, one of the option has to be half times the product.
Yes, sir. That option was not there.
Half times the product of diagonals. This option was not there. I have
Yes, sir.
considered it. Those who have written this question number 18, they have got the bonus marks. Marks is given. There was
Yes, sir.
misprint. Both the options, if you see option C and option D, they were same. 2 times the product was mentioned. Actually, in the option C, it should be half times the product. Option D, 2 times the product.
Yes, sir.
Marks is given it. Any other doubt in the question paper?
-5, 2 is nearer to which axis?
It is nearer to x-axis, no?
Yes, sir. It is
If you
nearer
look
to
at the
x-axis.
graph, -5, 2 somewhere here.
X
-5.
axis पे.
If you find the
X
distance
axis.
from this, no, it is 5 units. 5 units away from y-axis. 2 units away from x-axis.
X axis.
And if you consider the origin here, this diagonal, this diagonal will be larger now. This will be larger because this becomes the hypotenuse. This will be larger. This will be larger. This is the shortest distance. So x-axis
Sir,
is
in
correct
tomorrow's
answer.
class, can we discuss the question paper?
Full question paper.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in next class I'll make the presentation ready. We'll discuss the question paper.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So you understood this, sir? X-axis is the nearest to this point
Yes, sir.
Yes.
because origin will be far away. Y-axis is also far away. You should not go for none of these as the option because x-axis is closer. If they give positive 5, 2, in that case also x-axis is smaller, no, nearer, because the point will be there in the first quadrant 5, 2, 5 units away from
Y-axis.
y-axis, 2 units away from x-axis. So
X
x-axis is
axis.
closer. Many have gone wrong there. They have written y-axis. Actually, it is x-axis. Is any other doubt in the question paper?
No, sir.
Was
Sir,
it any
that
difficult question?
exponents problem.
Which one? Exponent problem.
Yes, sir.
There
Sir,
were
that is
2
coming
questions. There were 2
Oh,
Answer
questions
is
six.
related to
-14.
exponents.
Yes, sir.
20%
20
Minus
is
is
the answer.
-14 is the answer. Then 26th question,
And
6 is the answer.
6 is the answer, sir.
And some are making mistake. Please remember, whenever you are writing power, say 3 to the power of 16x. Some are writing this as 316x, 316 to the power x. This way of writing is wrong. One common mistake I could observe in all the papers, the common mistake is you have 6 times of 2 minus x. When you multiply this, what do we get?
12
12 minus
12
6x.
minus 6x.
But many have written 18 minus 6x and some have written 18 minus x. So these two pattern I could see in most of the papers. Whenever you are having multiplication and inside the bracket there is something, please make use of distributive property. Yes, sir.
We shall discuss all the questions of the question paper in the next class so that no doubt will be there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.